Hello? Hello? Hey. Welcome to Life with No Warning.
Okay, wait. Here's the blanket.
I'm so... Oh my god, I wish I had an intro.
I'm so scared. Should we say it at the same time together?
The Hey Girly Pops?
I don't say girly pops because it reminds me of that one YouTuber that was like,
Haley fam?
yeah, I can't stand her.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Life with No Warning.
Hey.
I'm with Maya. Oh my god!
God, what the hell is that? Why is that such a long mess?
Oh my god, I can't read either. Wait, introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. My name's Maya. I'm 19.
How old am I?
No, I forgot for a second. I'm 19. I've been friends with Isa since...
Like 10 years? I don't
I've been
even
friends
know.
with Isa since I was like 10 years old. Holy
10
frick.
years old.
Well, okay, I wasn't friends with her. She was like my best friend's older sister. Like, she was too cool for us. She would literally be like, you would not speak to me. You would be like,
You know
I mean,
why?
actually, you would. You would force me to watch YouTube, make YouTube videos. What do you mean you wouldn't?
No, I was like scared.
Yeah, but it felt like you were cool because I was a fucking child and I was also insecure. So like when this older kid isn't speaking to me, obviously it's 'cause they hate
It
me.
makes sense. It makes sense. No, but like I was a loser. Wait, you know what? Would you consider you being like a loser when you were younger?
No, the thing is that
No.
no. I was very insecure, but I was also very overconfident. I didn't shut the.
That's why I was scared of you. That's why I didn't talk to you.
Everybody was scared of me, and I was scared of me because I was saying shit that I did not mean. I was like, actually, this bitch sucks, and then I would go home and cry because nobody liked me.
Anyways, okay, so today what we're gonna be doing is reading your secrets, your anonymous secrets. I made like a post on Instagram. A lot of you just sent a lot of your secrets, and I'm so excited.
They're long, and I
There's
can't.
a long.
I can't read them. Even it looks like I'm looking at them and reading them. I'm not because I can't see. Like,
I'm gonna have to go like this. Honestly, you wanna read it?
Okay.
Out loud?
Okay, so this is going to be a long one. Last year, my family and I were traveling to our beach house. For some context, the house is located in Citadel, where the beach is like a short 10 to 15 minute walk from our residence. Okay. My uncle, Ted, also has his vacation home there. So when we both go to the beach, it's pretty normal for us to visit them on the way. Now, we normally take a ride to the shore just to save us some time. But this time, everyone in my family was occupied to the point where they were going to take like an hour more to go. When I see they were going to take long, I decided to take the walk to the beach with my cousin. At the start, everything went well. It wasn't until we had walked like 65% of the pathway that the problem came in. I had to shit. But it wasn't just like a shit. It was like a shit. And because we were already far away from home, going back and then returning was going to take way too long. And I wasn't going to make it. And so I decided to take a tiny stop at my Uncle Ted's house. You advance without me. I'll catch on later. Is this a fucking English major? Like, why is this being narrated like that? You advance without me. I'll catch on later, I told my cousin before I proceeded to enter my tomb. Why are you entering your tomb? I rang the doorbell and knocked the door, but nobody would answer until eventually I realized nobody was home. Fuck, I thought. At that point, there was nothing I could do and began searching for any solution. And for my luck, when I checked their backyard entrance door, I saw it was left open. Bingo. What the hell? Like, why are you narrating this as if it's a book? I ran through the backyard and went inside the bathroom next to the pool. Then and there, I did what I had to do and took You mean the most massive shit of my life, but you didn't word it like that. Sorry, I'm going to have to correct your grammar. I'm exaggerating, by the way. LOL. But the worst was yet to come. When I realized there was no toilet paper, I introduced another fuck. I turned and looked at the shower. I don't know what's going on. Oh, she's like, fuck again. I turned and looked at the shower. The only way to become clean was to wash my ass and take a bath. A bath?
What?
You could just take a shower, but okay. And so I did. Using the soap and water, I became hygienic again. But when I thought the nightmare was over, I discovered the frightening truth when I tried to flush the toilet. I had just clicked the motherfucking toilet. I had just clogged the motherfucking toilet. There was no solution this time. I had to flee the crime scene before my uncles get home. Uncles plural, are they gay? Gay icons. I ran and ran as fast as I could to the beach, and thank God nobody saw me. The worst had happened already, and I was calm now. The rest of the trip went well, and we had fun on the sand, bathed in the sea, and bronzed over the sun.
Bronze. This is a story. It's literally like a book.
The ride back home would have been calm, too, if it weren't, of course, for the fact that I overheard my mom's conversation with my dad that went something like this. You know, buying that house is definitely one of the best deals I've ever made in my life. We can pass the night there calmly and even have food delivery service to the beach. It is really so sad to know that your brother Ted had to sell his wonderful beach house to pay for his bills. Oh, fuck. To this day, I still remember the situation and ask myself what possibly happened after that. Just imagine coming back from the beach and getting to your brand new beach house and discovered a clogged toilet with shit all over. What would they think if they saw the security cams and saw a random kid just breaking into their home just to use the toilet? Since then, I always go to the bathroom before going to the beach. LOL.
What the fuck did we just read?
You know what?
What?
The way I was raised, I probably would have shit beside the street. I would have been like, fuck it, we ball.
Wait, but they took a shower too?
No, I get that. Like, you have to fucking wash your ass.
I know, but like
that's so funny.
I think it's just weird.
No, like,
and the way it's like
written is
so extra. It's like a book. I mean, what can I say?
You kind of ate. You did what you had to do, and it's funny. You got away with your crime. The police aren't after you. Mm-mm. We're after you, but I mean, maybe we're not. Why is your uncle's name Ted? No offense, but like I'm still stuck with the Ted.
Ted. What's the nickname Ted? Theodore?
No, it's just Ted.
It's just Ted?
Yeah, because it would be Theo.
Theodore. Oh,
I
right.
really like
Theo.
Theodore.
It's a cute
I
name.
would name my kid Theodore.
Anyway, so like you did what you had to do, and you did it. Were there cameras though? I want to know.
I want to know if you're a girl or a boy because I think the situation is much funnier if you're a girl because like you're just a teenage girl. Like you did what you had to do. If you're a boy, you...
No comment. Just no comment.
Why'd you do that? I'm kidding. Okay.
That's okay.
You need to read this one.
Fuck.
Whoa, I just read like the first line and that's already crazy.
That's it.
The zoom in is crazy. She's like zooming in.
I'm blind.
I'm trying to read.
Okay. When I was 20, I started a new job where I met my first boyfriend. He was 33 at the time and I had moved to the US from Ecuador. So I was translating a lot for him. In parentheses, we both worked in a hotel as a receptionist and he did maintenance. End of quotation. No. Parentheses. We hit it off and started chatting. Our friendship very quickly became romantic, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said yes. Nothing with any of this is what
the secret was, but the fact that he had a
wife, and I continued a relationship with him because I really liked him. I knew it was wrong, but I still stayed. Our relationship lasted 8 months, but he stopped speaking to me one day, and I found out on Facebook that his wife was now in the US. I have not spoken to him since, and he hasn't worked in the same place as me for months, so I never met her. She probably knows he cheated, but I'd be mortified to ever say something. A woman doesn't need to ask about something she already knows. That is true.
Yeah.
And I know what goes around comes around, and I did something horrible, and I don't deserve to be happy ever again.
Whoa. That's so extreme.
I can't talk about it with anyone, but needed to get it off my chest.
Okay, so you do deserve happiness. You shouldn't have been el cuerno, the other girl, but like that does not mean that you're gonna die alone and like die in a hole. Girl, that is extreme.
At the same time, he knew. Like he had a wife too.
That it's his responsibility. Do I think as like girls we should be supporting other women and like, and I'm not like be nice to everybody. Fuck being nice. I don't believe in niceness. I believe in kindness. But like, okay, David, you're fucking hurting me. You're not gonna die alone. That was such a big jump. Ow, David. He was the one who made the vows. He was the one who made the commitment to that woman, to the wife. And so he's the one who's responsible for his actions. Do I think you should have stayed in that relationship finding out that he was married? No.
No.
But you know what? You live and you learn. I don't think cheating should happen. If you're complacent, if you're complicit in the action of cheating on somebody's partner. Like, if you know that somebody's in a relationship and you're just like, is it home wrecking or home improvement? Like, girl, that's wild, and you shouldn't be saying that or thinking that. But one of my friends once told me that unless she's the wife, she's just the goalie and not a wall.
Oh my god.
Which is a crazy sentence.
It is very crazy. I've never heard that before.
Like, until they're married, she's just the goalie. And if you can score, that's on her, which is crazy. And we shouldn't be living by that. We should be living by the fact that, like, he's responsible for his own actions, and it's gross. And you don't want to be with somebody who can cheat on their other partners, because then
that's disgusting. He's gonna keep doing it again and again.
He's gonna cheat on you. What? Like, if you're like, I don't know. For me, it's like very much when you're in relationships with people, you what's it called? You choose to be in a relationship with somebody, meaning that you're choosing to, like, look past their red flags once they show them to you. And so once you choose to break up with somebody when you're in a relationship, it's because you're like, this red flag, or all of the red flags that you've shown me up to here, there's one that's like the line. We're done. And then, so if you start a relationship with him cheating and you're like, I'm gonna date a cheater, girl, you just showed him that relationship's fine. That's crazy.
No, yeah, and men are, like, weird in that sense. Like, they'll keep doing it. If they see that you didn't react the first time, they're gonna be like, oh, she doesn't care, let me just keep doing it and doing it.
Don't do that. Don't let men treat you less than you deserve. What? Like, you should be getting gifts, not freaking
You shouldn't be begging for their attention. Oh,
that's
either.
And I'm not saying that's embarrassing in the sense of, like, it's embarrassing for you. I just mean, it sounds so cruel in Spanish, and I love saying it. Quírete. Like, ew.
No, I get it, but, like, when you're in that, you kind of brainwash yourself, saying, like, oh, I'm never gonna find anyone else ever.
No, that's the thing. It's like, I haven't been in a, like, I can tell you as, like, an objective third party, but, like, I haven't been in a relationship that, period, but I haven't been in a relation, like, I've never dated somebody, thank God. But when I have been in, like, kind of situationships and things like that, like, I'm very picky with everything.
You should.
So, like, literally it'll be like, once this guy called me princess and I blocked him.
Ew.
Because I
would do the same.
I would, like,
princess?
stop doing that. But it's like, for me, it's very much like, what do you want in your life? What do you want in your relationships? What do you want? And, like, for me, I don't know. I really believe in, like,
you should be picky.
Be as picky as you possibly can at the beginning. And what one of my best friend's father told me, he was like, be as picky, like, be super, super slow to fall in love and be super quick to fall out of love. Like, if you know that something's wrong, if you know something's, like, you don't like it, that's it. Like, one and done. You're not going to be like, well, okay, but, like, he's actually really nice and, like, he gave me flowers once, so I'm going to stay with him. Like, no. Take a long time to, like, be courted. Take a long time to be, like, wooed and wowed and this and that. But then the second that they're, like, being a bitch.
Yeah. And then after, when you break up with this person, you're gonna feel like you're so stupid. Because I literally had to beg for flowers for Valentine's Day.
Isabella.
Yeah, I know. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm, like, so mad at myself that if I could, like, see myself in person, I would punch myself. Because
That's crazy.
It's so stupid. You feel so stupid afterwards. You're like, why did I, like, lower my standards so much for this person if they meant nothing? I mean, I'm so happy that you had, like, the confidence to tell us your secret, because this is, like, I would say, like, a big secret.
I feel like this is way more important than the first one.
No, the first one was, like, just about shit. And this one is, like, a secret.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sending your secret.
I'm glad that you're, like, out of that relationship, even if you do miss him.
It's for the best, honestly.
Once a buddy was selling special cookies, and so I asked him to sell me one, and the darn cookie was delicious. The thing is, I ate half of it and kept the other half in my bag. That night, I arrived home. I live with my grandmother. Hung my bag.
Oh,
bag.
my God.
My bag. It's just, I say bag, so I try really hard to say bag, and I can't do it.
Bye.
That night, I arrived home, hung my bag on my door, and went to sleep. The next morning, my grandmother wakes me up super early and tells me to go to sleep in her bed while she cleans my room. At that moment, I was on autopilot and obeyed. What happened? Well, around noon, she wakes me up saying she feels dizzy and had eaten the cookie from my room. My goodness, I was in shock. I tried to get her to sleep, but she didn't want to. She started drinking water like she didn't want to. She fully said, nah, I'm going to stay awake, girl. I'm going to write this out. She started drinking water like crazy, wandering all over the house. Chaos. They ended up taking her to the hospital for poisoning, but they never figured out what she had. I feel like they figured out what she had.
They honestly did.
The doctor did me a huge favor there because he just told her to lie down and it would pass. I hope this stays anonymous. This is going to stay anonymous because I'm pretty I mean, it isn't illegal because, I mean, maybe the drugs is illegal. What type of special cookies?
I'm guessing weed.
I hope, because if it's like anything else, that's terrifying.
No, I'm pretty sure it was weed. A lot of people just... I shouldn't win it anyways.
Moving on.
It's never happened to you?
Where I've accidentally drugged myself? No. I've
No?
accidentally drank alcohol.
Alcohol. Wow.
I've accidentally...
Alcohol. Sorry, continue.
Actually, no, yes, I have. I once accidentally drank, but whatever about that. Yeah.
How
That's
do you
never happened.
accidentally do that?
I was at the club with some of my friends and water.
Uh-huh.
It's just water. It looks like water, and it was in a water bottle. And I was at the club, and I was like, I'm so thirsty. And I took 2 sips.
No.
And then my friend was like, oh, so you're...
What do you
No.
mean?
I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And then,
How did you feel? What's the feeling? Because
I drank very little because I, like, got, like, stopped. So, I don't know. For me, it was just, I was really happy. Which, like, that makes sense at clubs.
It makes sense.
And I was just, like, I was already drunk. So, like, I don't know
Oh
how
my
much
God.
is alcohol and how much is water or, like, the water. But in my head, I was just, like, I was so happy. I had a very good day. I mean, which is kind of wild. I think I, like, took it really well because I'm very, like, anal about how I do. Like, I don't...
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I'm trying to say that I'm very, like, meticulous and very, very specific with what, like, goes into my body. Like,
Yeah.
The only reason I am okay with drinking alcohol is because I can make myself puke and then it'll be gone.
But honestly, something similar happened to me. I went to a party and they gave me like a space brownie and I ate the half of it and then I brought it back home and I had like in a plastic wrap and my grandma comes up to me and she's like, oh my God, can I have a little bit, like a little piece of brownie? And I'm like, no, like I can't because I'm about to eat it now. And she was like, oh no, but like I know you're not gonna eat it all, something like that. And I was like, no, I can't. Like I can't give it to you. And I ate it all right in front of her face. Like I put the half of the brownie in my mouth, and I was
The
like,
way you would seem so rude. My grandmother would beat my ass. She would be like, give that to me immediately.
I had to do what I had to do.
And so you got yourself high?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I would be bawling my eyes out.
And I did that, and she never found out. And hopefully she doesn't listen to this. Which I
Love you, Grandma.
I don't think she is going to, but okay, another one. You read it because I can't read.
Okay. This is a travel story when I was a kid. So one time I was in Kentucky. What the fuck?
Kentucky.
Why are we in these American ass countries? I was in Kentucky, where I currently live, and we rented out a cabin at Milford Lake. Okay, I don't know where that is. So we grabbed a plane and we drove to the cabin in the Kansas. Weren't you in Kentucky? Is Kentucky in Kansas?
I have no idea.
Whatever. We drove to the cabin in the Kansas Milford Lake. When we got to the cabin, there were squatters, homeless people that illegally stay in houses. I don't know if you knew that. That's why I'm writing this. On a bed. So we called the renting company and told them that what was going on. And they said, oh, that's normal. Just tell them to leave and you can clean it up.
Clean what up? What do you mean?
Like their mess? Okay. So we told them we wanted a new replacement Airbnb, and they said no. They were like, no. Why, you might ask? Because we already had one. So we told the hoppers to get out, and they gladly did, and we had to clean buckets of piss and poop from this one homeless dude. This was back a few years ago in 2014, and that's why we rarely get houses from Airbnb anymore. Hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed your stay, because that start is actually terrifying.
You having to clean up other people's like shit and piss is disgusting.
I would be bawling. I would literally.
And they're on
I wouldn't
vacation
do it.
too.
I can barely do my pets because it's like gross to me.
I have nothing else to say.
Was
honestly.
it fun? Like, not obviously not the
Kentucky?
squatters, but like, was the Milford Lake?
Was it
Milford.
fun?
Was it fun? Tell us in the
I
comments
mean,
below.
it's a secret. It's definitely a secret.
That is something that happened to you. That is something.
Honestly, like I have nothing else to say about that secret. I mean,
Read that immediately.
okay. But thank you so much for sending your secret. Okay, let's
Love
go
that
to the
for
next
you.
one.
Actually, no, I don't. Sorry.
Oh my god. Okay, I used to sext my childhood BFF and exchange pics from time to time whenever we were horny, since we were 15 years old, as we agreed to. We talked again about it one day after some drinks when we were 23, and she said that she wanted a poly relationship with me, and I said that I wanted exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
And so we never dated. We never had sex as I was offended that she only wanted me under those conditions of seeing other people. So it turned weird and we ended up going our separate ways. Weird relationship overall, but I kind of miss her as we were besties for the longest time. Oh my god, what did I just read?
Okay, so
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a poly relationship too.
I think it's like, if you want that, you want that. If you don't, that's not for you. And I don't think maybe the offense is the right aspect to it. Like, I understand that maybe some person, like, if a poly relationship is also different than an open relationship, because poly is that you're all in a relationship with each other, versus
just open
relationship, which is two people have sex with different people. So I think, like, is it something that you're not interested? That's completely valid. I don't think it's something where you should be like, nah, fuck that bitch, in the sense where you're like, no, I don't like, I don't think you should have been offended, but I do understand how you could have been hurt, because that isn't for you. But
I mean, it would suck that you like someone so much and you've known them for so long, and you're like, hey, let's get together, and they're like, no, I want to be in a poly relationship. And so, like, I understand why this person is hurt.
yeah, no, that makes complete sense. For me, it's just like,
I mean, I guess the other person was also scared to, like, be in a relationship with you. Maybe because there's so much history.
Or maybe it's just like, I don't think polyamory is a response to, like, being scared to be committed with one person. I think it just has to do with, like, the type of love that people want, and, like, monogamous relationships are also really hard. Like, I mean, the percentage of people that are divorced, the reason people are divorced is because you grow apart and you change and you do that, and then some people just don't feel like that's enough love, because having to love somebody unconditionally all the time, it's really hard. And so, like, yeah, and so I think it's like, you guys just wanted different types of love, and you know, being in a polyamorous relationship means that there's, like, this queerness to it. So she was clearly queer, or they were clearly queer, because I don't know if that was a girl or a boy, but, like, and maybe you weren't, and that's fine. I just think it's like, the part that sucks is that you miss that person and that you don't have contact with them. But I don't think, like, I think it's like, if the awkwardness stems from you being upset that they're queer and wanted to express that, you could probably just speak to them. You know what I mean?
I feel like you guys should reconnect and just, like, talk about
and be friends.
What you're feeling. Maybe things changed.
Maybe
I feel like, yeah, you guys should just, you know, talk it out
and, like,
and see what's up.
Exactly. And then if they still want a polyamorous relationship and you don't want a polyamorous relationship, that's fine. You don't have to date everybody you're attracted to, and you also don't have to be with everybody you're attracted to. If they're a really good friend, you can put that attraction behind, because clearly you're not going to fulfill each other. Because if one of you give in, one of you is going to be unfulfilled.
Damn, those
that was
wise
actually
words.
Kind of deep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Found out by accident that my mom was cheating while my dad was in the hospital from cancer. Lamau, why did you start so... Okay, found out by accident that my mom was cheating while my dad was in the hospital from cancer. She asked me to upload some of her pics in her portable hard drive, and then I found the text messages. I decided to do nothing, as life was already hard for everyone at that moment, and I think that would have destroyed the family. That situation definitely left a bitter taste. Yeah, no shit.
I have nothing to say. The fact that you started the whole, like, message by saying,
the secret immediately
I
is
found
crazy.
out by accident my mom was...
Okay, so...
And the dad had cancer in the hospital?
So I actually think... So here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I don't know, actually. I'm kind of flabbergasted. This is actually...
I'm not
crazy.
laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's my coping mechanism, okay? Like...
What's going on? Why are parents... Okay, so here's the thing. I like, for me, it's like people have intricacies in their own relationships, and maybe, like, your parents might have been in an open, like, I don't think you know everything about your parents' relationships ever, because
Yeah, that could be it.
you know, but I also don't, like, I'm sad, I'm really heartbroken, like, I don't know, for me it's like I don't want to know my parents' business, and I don't want them to tell me, and I hope I never find out, because at the end of the day, if they stay married, if they do, those are choices that they make for themselves, and that they are doing for them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, really sad that you had to find out. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, what the fuck? I'm glad that, like, he didn't find out while he was going through that situation.
Yeah, because I feel like that would have made the whole thing... I mean, it's good that you didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I would
know it
have
sucks.
kept it a secret.
For
too.
sure, I know it sucks that, like, that is going on. But also, like, the reality is that maybe you don't know everything that was going on in your parents' relationship.
Exactly.
And maybe, like...
Maybe they weren't even together anymore.
They were separated and they were just living together, you know? Like, depends where you're living. Medical bills are really expensive. And, like, people... Like, parents can be partners and, like friends and just not
and work together,
be in love with each other anymore. So, like, I do think that, like... And work together and live together and, like, still... Like... I'm
just
sad.
have, like, a good relationship, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way.
Even...
Like, not romantically, just friendship-wise.
Yeah, and I feel like... I mean, this sucks for you, and I'm sorry that you had to go through this, and that your family had to go through this.
I want to give you a hug.
Me too. What is going on?
Virtual hug.
But, well, I hope everything's better. I hope that your dad's better, and that, you know what I mean? I would probably have a conversation with your mom. Yeah.
Anyways.
I can't tell you what to do with, like, your relationship with your parents, and I also can't, like, express...
I just read the other one.
Okay. My biggest secret is that one day at a party I was so drunk that I threw it up in the sink. Unfortunately, the sink was old. I don't know what happened, but it was not flushing. Okay, well, I don't think a sink flushes, so there's a problem. But the sink was not flushing the puke away, so I grabbed my red cup and started scooping the puke out directly to the toilet. That's actually something I would do.
I mean, your brain starts to get creative, starts thinking, and that's the only thing that comes to mind. I would do that too.
No, I would for sure do it.
Because I feel like people would be like, just... I bet if a guy went and threw up in the sink and sees that it's, like, not going away, he would just leave it there and go back to the party.
Yeah, I would have a panic attack before ever doing that.
Yeah, no, I would have to, like... I would sober up and...
Real quick. No, you were smart. You did what you had to do. You were quick. You were witted. Like, you were quick-witted. You did what you had to do.
Yes.
I'm proud of you. I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but I'm proud of you either way.
Next secret. I made a Google Sheets with questions to all my crushes I had in the moment. The questions were about, on a scale to 1 to 10, how much do you know I liked you? Did you know I liked you? And on and on. It was quite weird. I saw it on a YouTube video.
We've all seen it on a YouTube video, but
it was a trend, no?
Uh-huh.
I'm not even gonna lie, I did it too.
I've never done it because I don't think I had enough crushes.
So this is like not embarrassing.
No, you ate what you had to eat. Like, I've had 2 childhood crushes, and they're still continuous because they're my childhood crushes. So every time I see them, I'm like, "You're hot. I like you."
Valid.
And then I've had like 6 crushes in my life.
Really? I feel like I've had so many crushes, because I'm bored with my life, so I entertain myself with crushes.
No, I get icked out by my feelings. So I'm like, no, I can't like them. And so I like get over it. And so I don't count those as crushes because if I got over it in like 20 minutes, which
But why don't you do like a Google Sheets for those 2 boys?
Because I don't remember them.
Oh, you don't?
No. Because I liked them for like literally 20 minutes. And then I was
and then it was like done.
embarrassing. And then I like literally like blocked them out of my brain. And then that's crazy, actually, now that I think about it. I mean,
I don't even know what to say.
no, that's iconic. You did what you had to do. You found out what you had to do, and like you ate. You did.
I want to know what they
I
said.
want to know the answers. I want to know if you like ended up dating any of these kids, or if they like answered, or if they all ignored you. The only time I would be like, I'm sorry, is if they all ignored you and they were like, you're weird.
They ignored me.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. I think just one person, but I don't remember who it was. I think it was like a childhood crush. He was like, he actually responded. And he was like, "This is so weird," haha, and left me there.
I would be.
And the rest just like, but I was also like, I understand why they didn't respond because it was like during COVID, so, and people thought that I was weird, so I guess they didn't. They thought they saw like the link and they were like, "What is this?" And they saw the title and they were like, "No."
Maybe.
Next.
I get it. Okay, so this one's in Spanish. I can read it in Spanish or in English. What do you want? Do I read it in English? Okay.
Yeah, better.
So I enjoy the Rod and Mango podcast. So do I. I love it. I love it. I love it. But not in a weird way. They just help me concentrate. How is it a weird way? She's just literally spitting facts about like celebrities and things like that. It's fun as hell. They help me concentrate. I recommend if you're anxious or if you need a voice while you study or to concentrate, to not feel alone. I recommend it.
You know what you should do? Listen to my podcast.
Yeah. But I also think that Rod and Mango, she does like deep dives into like mysteries.
No,
and,
like that sounds really good.
But the thing though is that they make me like paranoid.
Paranoid?
Because
ooh, I love that.
It's like things about thanks.
I love that.
It's like things about she does things about freaking, can I finish my sentence? Oh my god, Maya. It's like things about like that are happening in like Seoul, Korea. So it's literally like one of them was about this like what's it called? One of this was about a bar where they were literally trafficking girls that would go into the bar, and that like stays with me fucking forever. Like I'm never going to a bar again. Like I can't go to the club. I'm gonna die. And it's like that's so horrible, and it like kind of kills my faith in humanity. But you know,
that's so scary.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, how was that a secret? Is that person ashamed of listening to that podcast?
You shouldn't. I don't know if it's like.
I mean, it sounds interesting.
I don't know if it's shameful where you live or like it's because it's like the what's it called?
The stories
Oriental, like it's centered around like people from like Korea and like things like that, where people are like, "Is otaku," which is like, "Shut up, bitch!" Like I hate you. Like you can have culture.
But now I'm gonna have to go listen to that podcast for sure.
It's so good. You'll love it. I literally like I'll play it on hours. I'll go deep diving in that thing. Okay. My school invented a rumor that one of my friends was a homosexual.
Homosexual.
We would also bother him with like a random guy that we didn't really like. At the end, he wasn't gay. So you would just make a joke about.
It would just bully him or them. Does it say who? Is it a boy or a girl?
Mis amigos eran homosexual. It's in Spanish, so like. Yeah, it's this guy that they were like, you're gay, and they would like make fun that he had a crush on like this guy that they didn't like.
That's annoying. That's not
a secret. That's just like, what, is being gay funny to you?
Yeah.
Are you homophobic?
Excuse me?
Gay is not a joke.
No, it's not. Oh my god, who wrote this? I have autistic traits as suggested by a lot of family members and families, but I'm pretty sure I'm faking it so I can get more attention, but also I think I don't. But
she's
I kind of do.
She's masking and she's literally...
Who is this? I want to know who this is.
Me too. I hope you're okay. Why don't you go, what's it called? You can have autistic traits and not be autistic. That doesn't mean you're faking it. You should probably go get checked.
You should, yeah, before anything, go get an exam.
If you have like the possibility to get what's it called get diagnosed. It'll probably help you understand who you are. And most of the time, if you think that you're faking your mental illness to get attention, you are actually mentally ill, because
because
that happened with most of my diagnoses, where I'm like, I'm literally doing this for attention. And then my therapist was like, no. Yeah.
No, like you literally have this. You're just crazy.
You're just really mean to yourself.
Oh my God, I want to know who that is. Okay. Thank you so much for sending your secret. By the way, I love you.
Un man del colegio le hizo mamadas a centímetro 7, tipo que no eran su NB, y luego su mejor amigo la delató y subió fotos de ella haciendo esas cosas al Instagram.
I did not. Okay.
I don't know what that meant. I'm sorry that happened to her. Question.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so sorry.
That's the reason I didn't translate it. It's because I don't understand what
colegio le hice
mamadas a centímetro.
A
como siete tipos que no eran su novio y luego su mejor amiga la delató. Okay, so in essence, this girl ended up like giving blowjobs to like 7 guys that weren't her boyfriend, and then her best friend uploaded on Instagram videos of her friend doing things to guys that weren't her boyfriend. That's
what the fuck?
Honestly,
what happened to girl code?
Okay, I don't believe in girl code like that. I do think that you should keep your friends accountable. But
yeah, but like,
why are you posting it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to the boyfriend and be like, hey, your girlfriend's...
Like, keep it private.
Like, yeah. And you should probably... What is happening? That's so mean. I don't like that.
Why would you do
energy.
that? I don't... Yeah. The energy is off. And I don't like it. I'm banned. I'm banned from Tinder for life because I made an account when I was 16 and somehow they found out.
Somebody reported you. That's the only way.
Easy.
They find out. I'm in love with a guy I've convinced my friends I got over. Also, I know he's not a good guy. I don't care.
We've all been through that, girlie.
Most of the time you're not actually in love with him. You're just kind of obsessed with the idea.
The attention.
That,
the attention.
The attention if he is giving you attention. And if he's not giving you attention, it's just the idea of like how fun the relationship would be. You're just
gaslighting yourself.
You're making yourself delusional. En noveno ya muchos se emborrachan. Ojalá no me afecte a mí. No quiero tomar hasta ser mayor. Oh, that's cute.
He's so innocent.
In 9th grade, there's a lot of people that get drunk. Hopefully it doesn't affect me. I don't want to drink until I'm older.
That's cute. That's wholesome.
No dejes que peer pressure like te afecte.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely, I didn't let peer pressure affect me in most situations. I think it's embarrassing. I don't drink most of the time, even if I'm like going out clubbing with my friends, because I think it's boring and like it takes a lot of alcohol to get me drunk. And I just don't find alcohol that enjoyable. Like I don't like when people are
not
like,
at all.
beer is so good. No, it's not.
You're lying to yourself. Like you're lying to
it
yourself.
Tastes like piss. Like it's
literally
it tastes like horrible. So like don't lie.
I didn't start drinking till I was literally
21. Can you do like?
Yeah, literally. I think the first time I got really, really drunk was 21.
See, and
like I didn't care. Everyone was like, "Oh, you're so boring because you don't drink." I'm like, okay.
Also,
do I care?
It's boring that they can't be around people without getting
drunk.
drunk.
Without alcohol.
Like that's never, ever, 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 ever let people tell you what to do. And like I know it's like drinking isn't cool. Like if it makes you happy, if it makes you happy, you should probably get checked out. But like, if it's like a fun experience and like whatever, and it's something that you're interested in, try it, experience it, do it in a safe way. You're in 9th grade, so you're like
15,
16. So like, yeah, you're 15, 16. So like, that's up to you. Never people who try and peer pressure you, they aren't your friends and they're fucking losers. Yeah.
Just don't listen to them. Sorry.
Literally, be like, ew. When I was 4, I burned my aunt's house down, and to this day, they don't leave me their lighter.
I need more context. Like, what? How did you burn your
I'm
your aunt's house?
She used a lighter and lit something on fire, and then everything else caught on fire. That would be my assumption, just because they don't let her near a lighter.
When I was 4, you were just a baby.
I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't let you near a lighter either in my house. I would be like, step away from the lighter.
Were you alone?
Yeah. Also, why did you have access to a lighter like that? You shouldn't have.
No. 4 years old playing around with fire, that's
your
mom's fault.
That the conversation has nothing to do with you being near a lighter. Actually, they should let you near whatever you want. You should have been very much like
Yeah, no.
supervised. What's happening? I farted and shit almost came out once. Okay.
Okay.
I love anal.
I love anal. Period.
Yay!
Hey.
Okay.
I mean,
good for you. I'm so glad. That is so exciting for you.
and I love that that's the last one. Oh shit, I don't have a lot of battery.
Love you.
Wait, okay, so like what did you think about the secrets? Like honestly,
Okay, so some of you need to learn what the definition of a secret is because some of them aren't secret.
yeah, some of them are not secrets.
You're just telling us tea of some of your friends. You're just telling us what's happening between your friends, and that, I mean, you're betraying somebody else's secrets. Some of you were really funny. Some of you genuinely need like to talk to a therapist, not because
You really do.
I don't think our advice is the most acceptable slash.
Don't take anything like personally. Like we are just saying our opinions, honestly. Like
we have no idea what's going on.
we have no idea what we just said.
I don't remember.
We're just me
I don't
neither.
remember any of them other than that. I love anal.
I love anal. Oh wait, no wait. I do the segment where I say my media of the week. So like a song that you've listened to during the week.
Oh, it's gonna be country.
Country boy.
Everything I Love by Morgan Wallen.
Okay, I've never heard that song before.
Disgusting.
Morgan what?
Wallen.
Wallen? I have no
Well, we're about to do a
knowledge.
deep dive. So what's your media of the week?
What if I tell you that I don't have a song?
I can give you a song.
Tell me a song.
I think your song should be Say My Name by Destiny's Child.
So my favorite song that I've listened to like multiple times during the week is I forgot. Say My Name by Destiny's Child. I mean Beyonce. Period. What can I say?
love that. I love that YouTube video with my whole entire soul. I've watched it a million times. I'm a fangirl. Okay.
That was the media of the week. Thank you guys so much for listening. I love you so much. See you next Monday. Love you. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.